Well, as you may notice, it's cold today. I think it's in the 40s yet. Uh, but, oh, it's making, my long walks a little less joyful. But I don't know what happened to global warming. We could use a little more warmth. But what I want to talk about is, well, what we're doing at Let's Go Help, what we're giving away. Because in addition to getting people to apply for all the government programs they're eligible for, and that's our main purpose, is that if you live in this country, you're eligible for thousands and thousands and thousands of programs that the average person doesn't know about. And so what we do is educate people about that, show them how to apply to it, give them personal help to apply to all the programs. We train you, educate you to do it. The members are so nice and polite to everybody else who's a member that they help too. In other words, they show you what they got and how they got it and where they got it. And that's gold to me. If another member, already got, $30,000 to do something and could show you how they did it, I mean, that's better than me just showing you a website. Hey, this program over here gives out money for this. Man, when you could talk to a person who just got it, nothing better than that. And so that, what I see is really the glue behind everything we're doing is having the members help each other. And that's why even on our training, like 3 or 4 nights a week, we have training, live video training, that members help each other and you get questions answered by our staff and everybody. And that's just, you can't get that anywhere else, particularly for $20. I mean, I used to charge tens of thousands of dollars for this kind of stuff because rich people would pay for it. Somebody's got a horn here. I'm not sure what kind of horn that is. But it's my dream is to have everybody in America know about what this country has to offer them. It does have a lot of things, but it doesn't do a good job of getting people to know about it and putting it into a language that's understandable to the average person. It's fine if you got a PhD in bureaucratese, but the average person doesn't know what the heck that means. And it took me 40 or 50 years of doing this to figure that out. And so that's what we do. But we have 2 other special things that nobody else is giving. Yes, I am cold, Katie. It's cold out here. I'm an old guy. I think my blood gets thinner as I get old. I guess some of my old people moved to Florida. Yeah, right. And that's it. So what's important that what we also give away. Now, because we became profitable about a year ago, we've only been at this about 2 years, we give our profits back to members. So every month now, we choose, you tell us a story, just a few sentences of what you would do with $1,000, and we pick now we're picking 110 every month and giving them either $1,000 or $500. So that's $60,000 a month we're giving. Okay, and that's as a member you have access to that, and nobody else does. You don't have to compete with the millions out there in the public. You're just competing with other members. And if you're a member, then you get a feel for what it's all about. And you could keep trying until you win. We don't want you to win twice, but we want you to treat twice. And by the way, if you applied before, check to see if you won. We have so much money sitting around that people have not claimed. They won and they're not picking it up. Now we got to do that better. So we've been pretty good at getting information to people. Now we're not good at getting our grants to people. So we got to tighten up on that and figure out what that's all about. And we'll work on that. We'll get better. That's what being older is all about. Realizing that you could get better, and there's things to work on that maybe you can't get stronger or faster, but you can use your heart better. That's what I believe. So now the other thing we're doing now is giving away laptop computers, because so many members do not have a laptop. They're on with the phone. A lot of people use the phone for everything, but I don't think it's the best thing to use only the phone to get government grants. And so it's important that you have a laptop. I think it's not the end-all be-all. You could, people get things with a phone online, or maybe they have an old laptop or something. So we're giving away new free laptops. and we're going to give out 10 to start and see how that goes. And so if you need a new laptop, you go to Let's Go Help 2 and apply. And here's what the application requires. And I just put up a video on YouTube. The video before this takes you through the procedure on how to apply. It's up on YouTube now. I didn't put it over on Let's Go Help 2, which we have a group on Let's Go Help 2 is free laptops, okay? But there's an older video there. I did a newer video. I'll get over there when I get back home later. But this is what you have to do. You have to do some work. And the work is really teaching you how to do research. So I show you where to go on 211.org or on findhelp.org and put in the keyword computer. And depending on where you live, you'll see dozens of nonprofit organizations that are there to give away computers. So what we want you to do to get a free computer is first check those first. Go where you live, see if you could get a free computer from those nonprofits in your area that give out free computers. This will teach you the system about researching. This will teach you a system how you have to call the people and see if they have something for you. And then if they don't, you ask them, hey, where else can you suggest? Because they'll know, of course, they're going to know other sources because they're in that business. So they know who else is doing this and why. So that's better than me. Now, if you make a whole bunch of calls doing that and you don't get a computer, then you tell us the story, give us the sources that you called and and what the situation is and why we want to see the listings that you called and what they say. Okay, that's it. And then we're going to choose 10 and send out free computers. Some members already got computers, and it's amazing how much difference it made in their lives already, to do that. And it'll make your life a lot easier, particularly doing this kind of research and taking advantage of the resources that are out there for everybody. No matter who you are, no matter how old your computer is, or even if you don't have one. But if I could help somebody make it a little easier, had to leave the class and join here because audio is muffled. I see. Someone's trying to watch Sabrina and me at the same time. Maybe we have to do a comedy routine in the Catskills, the two of us together, and go to Vegas and do a comedy show. I need one for myself. Yes, well, that's it. But first, okay, before you apply on, I want a free computer on Let's Go Help 2, it's a group. It's a group over there. I forget all these terms. You have to try it. Try it going, the video shows you step by step how to go on to findhelp.org or 211.org and how to check these organizations that give out computers. They've been doing this for years and years and years. People don't know. So we want to educate you about what's out there without us. And also, this is a sample of the kind of work you have to do to get the $20,000 or the $10,000 or whatever. You just can't spin around the computer and hope to find that special application. No, it requires calling. And we want to make sure people get into that and realize that's what it's going to take. You may get lucky and it may not take it, but 9 times out of 10 that's probably not true, and you're going to have to roll up your sleeves a little more. So that's what we want to do in a simple way, to roll up your sleeves and try this. Call these organizations. They're nonprofits that give out. They're all set up. Sure, you'll run into somebody who's nasty and acts like an idiot. Yeah, those people are all over the world. You can't get rid of them. It's charity birth. Thanks, Chair. And so that's what you have to learn. You have to learn to move on, man. If that's not for you, you move on. Like asking for a date. They don't want to go out and fine. You move on. Asking for a job. Fine. They don't want to hire you. You move on. and that's what it's all about. So please try that for your sake of learning how to do this research, because it's a way to tip your toe into the water, start learning the best way to do research, and get a free computer, because either they'll give you one or maybe we will. And if we don't the first time, you try it again, okay? Just like our other grants. I don't know where this is going the second time, but the first time we're still at it, and it'll be fun to see. And see that. The most important thing is that you get the tools you need to compete in our society. One tool is a computer, and sure, the phone is okay, but it's better to have a laptop. Number two is knowing about sources that are available for you to get what you need, sources that are available for you to solve financial problems, sources that are available for you to get ahead in life. But how you deal with those sources determines on how useful they are to you. So that's why we're trying to teach people not only where these sources are, but how to deal with them. That's why you trying to get a free computer is a, an easy way to start learning that. Because these programs are all set up to give away computers, so you're just going to call them and say, hey, do I fit, a computer that you give away? And they'll say yes or no or maybe, And if they say no, then you ask them, hey, where else do you think I could go to get a computer? Because I can't afford one and I need one to really get stuff done. And you do. In today's market, and to earn money or whatever, it's what it's all about. You have to be online, and the phone is okay sometimes for little things, but not for more serious researching. And that's what we're trying to teach people to do. And that's what Sabrina does 3-4 times a week now. Man, I think she sent her kids off to camp for a year or two or something. I'm not really sure what she did to them, but she's certainly helping a lot of people. Sabrina, I sent you a note on PayPal. Take a look. Take care. Oh, and don't forget, if you're not a member, it's letsgohelp.com. And or if you're not on Facebook, we have another option for you, letsgohelp2.co. And you could sign up there and never see Facebook again. And that's where Sabrina runs her teaching and a lot of things there. It's the same thing. It's a sister site, same thing. And you could also use the Facebook for free. Don't worry. You never pay for two. If you buy one, you get one free. So whichever you buy, if you go to letsgohelp.com, you get two of them, both for the same price, $20. Or if you go to letsgohelp2.co, the same thing. You'll get right into the Let's Go Help 2, but you could also go into Facebook anytime you want and look all that stuff, okay? We just announced winners for the last, November 4th grant. We got 110 people we got to get money to. And please, if you applied, make sure you see if your name is there. And then go to letsgohelp@gmail.com. And Magic Mary there will tell you how to apply. Give us your PayPal, or if you want us to mail you a check, okay? And then we'll get it to you. And it usually only takes a few days to get it out. But we have the December one, okay? So check to see if you made the cut in November. If not, then apply for the December one, because December 4th, and we should be able to get the money out by Christmas. So you to have an extra $1,000 for Christmas presents and an extra little cheer. You realize half the people in this country cannot afford a $500 bill. That, say if you got an emergency, you have to pay $500. Half the people don't have $500 extra in their bank account to pay it. So that's what we're trying to solve, show people the options from government programs, and if we have money, we'll give you money too for that. Okay? So take care. Talk to you soon. Letsgohelp.com. Okay. Take care. Bye, Sabrina.